The appeal to the Microsoft Blizzard acquisition, Activision Blizzard rather, acquisition, it's happening right now. The appeal in the UK, and from what I'm reading, it's juicy. It's super juicy. Apparently, the lawyer for Microsoft is just going to town on the CMA, and I think this has switched and flipped on the CMA on government entities in ways that I don't think that they expected. And now, today, also approved by South Korea. This is an article over at gamesindustry.biz. And I do want to say also, Pure Xbox had this. Every website had this. So shout out to all the websites. But I do want to read Activision Blizzard's statement on this because yikes, the gloves are off. They've come off. They're taking shots and swipes here. And I think the gloves are off. And I think, once again, you don't make a deal of this kind of magnitude, this large of money is involved without being willing to go to the mat, without being willing to take it all the way. Also, a side note, China has approved this deal. Communist China has approved this deal. Communist. Think about that. But the CMA hasn't. I think it just, every time one of these gets approved elsewhere, it makes the CMA and the UK look worse here. Here's what Activision had to say about this approval. Activision Blizzard applauded the deal's approval later in the day, saying, quote, "The most formidable gaming companies are based in Asia, yet their home countries are allowing American companies to compete on a fair playing field, while regulators elsewhere, the UK, seem to be helping market leaders PlayStation, enshrine their dominance." Let me read that last sentence again. Yet their home country, talking about Asian countries, Korea specifically, are allowing American companies to compete on a fair playing field, while regulators elsewhere seem to be helping market leaders enshrine their dominance. Smack down. The gloves are off. Game on. Now, this deal is a big deal, and you can see why it's a big deal. Because just because of the games that are involved. So, for instance, let's take a look at Diablo here. And Diablo, this is the Metacritic score. These are the early reviews. This game drops later this week. It is getting a 92. It is getting near perfect scores everywhere it's being reviewed. This would be a game that would be included, obviously, in the Microsoft Activision Blizzard acquisition. This would be a game that perhaps will always stay multi-platform, but I don't think Xbox cares if it's multi-platform, because Xbox is going to be able to say, yes, you can pay for that game on PlayStation, you can pay for that game on PC, or you can subscribe to Game Pass. And you not only get that game, but you get all these other games as well. That's the play here. They don't care. They don't want to make these exclusive necessary. Now, future new IPs will be exclusive, sure, but a game like Diablo, they don't care if it's exclusive. Or Call of Duty for that matter. No, you could pay the full price on these other platforms. Or guess what? You can come to Game Pass and subscribe there. That's the play. And it's huge because look at this. I'm very excited for Diablo. I did play the first open beta weekend on it. Absolutely loved it. And it's getting a 92. Let's read some of these reviews and some big ones too. So Games Radar, Diablo 4 is a diabolical assault on the senses. Sharp refinements to combat gear and loot systems make this one of the best action RPGs in years. And the expressive open world shows there's still room for Blizzard to expand on the core Diablo concept. That basically summarizes what I experienced in the beta there. IGN, Diablo 4 is a stunning sequel with near perfect endgame and progression design that makes it absolutely excruciating to put down. Pure Xbox, Pure Xbox, shout out to them, my favorite websites where I get most of my news. Shout out Pure Xbox, I love you guys. You can see why it's taken Blizzard over 6 years to get this one out the gate when you look at the end product. It's a natural evolution of the series with its new open world design and gameplay. Is a must. Diablo 4 is a must play if you're a veteran of the series, and it's a great starting point for newcomers. 90s, 8s, 9s, 10s, perfect scores here. Next, the perfect scores, 92 just on the critical reviews. This is going to be part of that acquisition. And again, the reason that this is being opposed is because PlayStation sees the play here. Everybody that opposes it sees the play here. Game Pass value. It's undeniable. That's the future of Xbox strategy. That's where it's going. Congratulations to Diablo 4, by the way, and the developers in Blizzard that worked on Diablo 4. Well done. I cannot wait to jump into this game. I cannot wait to play it again. I loved the open beta that I was able to take part of, and it looks like it's paying off. It looks like this is the game we expect it to be, the game that we deserve with Diablo 4. Cannot wait. I also can't wait to see the drama continue to play out with the Xbox-Activision stuff going on here. The acquisition, it's going to be very interesting to see. A lot of people are thinking, well, the U.S., there's still a hurdle in the U.S. I don't think that's a hurdle. I think politicians and government agencies go like this. Whatever way is the wind blowing, that's the way that they will go. And the wind definitely, in my opinion, is blowing in favor of this acquisition. I would love to know what you guys think about both the acquisition and Diablo IV. Are you guys planning on jumping in on day one here? Did you purchase the early edition in order to jump in a couple days early? My brother did. I'm debating it. But with these meta scores, I might have to. This game, again, I thoroughly enjoyed. This type of game already benefits from just having great mechanics. Then when you nail it perfectly with great storytelling and a fantastic vibe, you have a masterpiece on your hand, and that's what it looks like Diablo 4 is going to be. Would love to know. You guys jumping in to Diablo 4? Let me know in the comments below. Subscribe to this channel. Like this video. My name is X1 the Gamer. We cover all Xbox news all the time right here. So hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.